I think we're on.
We're on.
We're on.
Good afternoon, everybody.
It is us.
Yeah,
Your
hi.
favorite,
Deborah.
Lori. Your favorite
weekly
twosome.
dose?
Yes. And then that we're back this week.
Okay. We're famous, apparently.
We are. We get a
Yes.
lot of people that come in and sit there and say, they ask for us.
Yes,
And
they
then that,
do.
or when they see us, like, I know you.
Yep.
We like, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Hi.
Yeah.
And where are we today? We're still in Surrey.
We are. Yes, we are in
And
Surrey. Different background. We got our
Yes, we have our foot wall, the baby lock foot wall behind us today.
Wow, it's
We
our
have
foot.
more over here. And
Yeah, we got the
a lot of feet, people.
Yes.
A lot of feet. So that's why we ask brand and model when you call and ask for a foot. That's why. So, yes. Announcements.
It's her first day with these new lips, and they're not working so great.
Oh, dear heavens. Okay.
I can teach you some exercises.
Okay, announcements, people. Stocking Day.
Yes,
November 1st.
That is not that far. That is
next week.
yes,
next Friday.
A week Friday. So if you want to, if you don't have a pattern for a stocking, you can come in. You can work with the group of ladies here and work on the stockings. If you don't know how to make them, we've got someone that'll help with it.
The instructions are there. You can make a template from here at the store, and then you'll always have it.
If you can't make it that day and still need the template, come on in and you can copy ours so that you can still make it at home. But the fun stuff about that day is everyone just kind of brings their fabric and then it becomes like a free-for-all.
And we all just kind of socialize and chit-chat and have some fun and marvel over your fabric choices.
Yes. And hopefully next week we'll start getting some of the stockings that have come in so far up behind us.
Up on the wall,
and then we'll do that behind us so you guys can see some of them before we take them in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then on November 27th, or the 22nd here, is the Baby Lock event, an AM and PM. They're going to, Donna's going to talk about the new Radiance. Plus, in the afternoon, she'll talk about the new Applaud. But there will be other pieces of information that you can glean helpful hints from whatever Donna has to talk about.
We had so much fun at the Husqvarna event.
I'm thinking the Baby Lock event will be as equally entertaining as well. It's just, and you know what? It's another reason to get out, come visit us, come chit chat, see what the fabric is, see what we'll come up with in a few minutes. We've got some new notions in the store, so you can check those out as well.
Oh, we got a lot of new stuff coming in over there.
And Country Folk, it'll be on the 27th, the Baby Lock event. And then Demo December is November 30th.
Yes, so Demo December, that is a Kimberbell-based program thing. So you're going to come in. We're going to demo some different things, not necessarily all Kimberbell. We're going to be demoing a bunch of different things. It's about an hour and a half. There's going to be prizes. There's going to be treats, all those fun things. And then just for attending, then you get a free design from Kimberbell.
Yes.
And it's a little house thing. It's actually quite cute.
It is very cute. Yeah.
So you get that. So bring a USB stick. Oh, no, you don't. Because you used to have to bring a USB stick.
Yeah.
Now it just will get downloaded into your Kimberbell account.
Yes.
And we can explain all that on Demo December Day.
Yes.
If you don't have to necessarily be an experienced machine embroiderer to come.
No.
Even if you are just curious about machine embroidery and want to know a little bit more, it's a great day to come down because we can talk a little bit more about machine embroidery and get you addicted to, show you the benefits of machine embroidery.
It's addictive. There's no point pretending.
So come on down for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's a Saturday. And then the following Saturday is our Customer Appreciation Day.
Friday.
Is it Friday?
I think it's Friday.
Yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
Check your
I'm going to check my calendar because I'm pretty sure it is a Saturday. It's the 30th, which is a Saturday.
Oh, Demo. I'm sorry. I was thinking the Baby Lock. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
I haven't caught up. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's, and then the following, so the first Saturday in in December is our Customer Appreciation Day, and you
Yes.
definitely want to have that on your calendar. We're
It's going to be so much fun.
We're going to be here. We may be convinced to do autographs. We've got the elf coming. He's going to have a lot of fun with him. We've got some games.
Yeah.
We've got some prizes. We've got treats, of course, along with a whole bunch of sales. And if that isn't enough, we'll also have 5 free classes going on that day. Tom's teaching one. I'm teaching one. And Eve is teaching one. Rita's teaching one, and someone else is teaching one.
It'll just be a fun day.
A lot of fun.
Anybody who's ever been to one will know how much fun it is. So just ask them. We can share.
Yeah.
And you can come and have
the
some
information will be up. I think it's already
It's
up.
not up yet.
It's not up
No.
yet. It will be up on the website very, very soon. So definitely get up on the website and check it out.
Yeah.
So upcoming classes?
Yes.
And then we'll do some new notions. 'cause we've got some
that
stuff.
have come in.
So
So getting to the finish line, that's with Rita. That's November the 2nd here in Surrey. So it's next Saturday. Fun one. It just, we've all got a project that's not done.
a project? We have several.
I only have one.
I'm
waiting
she
for the
has
lightning to
one
strike.
space that she keeps
I do,
everything
I
in
do,
it.
I do.
And, it's kind of like that joke, all my craft stuff fits into one box. And the
Yes.
husband sits there and says, stop calling our
The
house a box.
That's right.
It's kind of like you. You've got all your unofficial projects done in one
do.
spot. And
I
it's
do.
called, so that's why you call it one.
Yeah, absolutely. It
That's
is.
okay. We do too.
Everybody does. We all have those little tales we tell ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever makes you feel better, go with it. Go with it.
Got it.
That is here in Surrey on November the 2nd. It's a fun class, definitely. And again, like another reason to socialize.
It is.
The Serger bag, that's going to be taught by Monica. It's November the 5th. I've seen the bag. It is so cute. Check it out on the website just so that you can see how much fun it would be to make this one. And you're going to learn skills at the same time you're making it because it's expanding upon your Sergers. The Thrill of Hope is a wall hanging that Lori is going to be teaching on November the 8th. It's beautiful. There's
on
a sample
Facebook, you
here.
have seen it. The sample is here. I couldn't crawl up on the table I could have, and then I could have table dancing.
no.
But
No.
yeah, HR said we can't do that at the work because it's inappropriate.
So we have an in-person and a Zoom. It is inappropriate. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it is. It is really
absolutely
beautiful.
stunning.
I've picked some colors it's a purpley, almost a smoky purple base. So the colors are beautiful, but you'll see on the website how it's done in traditional colors and then something a little bit. I want to say monochrome, but it's isn't.
It's not really. I do intend to make it, and it will be a little bit more monochrome for my taste because anybody who knows me or has sat through a class with me knows I'm not into that.
I just wanted everyone to see the versatility of this, that you can turn it something fun and sparkly and something, a little bit more elegant, something this or whatever. It just really reflects your own
thread,
taste.
and that's a me thing. The more thread in the project, the better for me.
So.
A Quilt As You Go in Country Folk on November the 8th. There's only one spot left. So if anybody wanted to get in there, sign up right away because there is one spot left. It filled really quickly. So obviously people were waiting on that. The 3D Christmas tree. If you check that one out on the website, I've made it many times. It is absolutely adorable and beautiful. It all depends on how you want to put it together. Traditional, different, just with bells, and you can put lights on it. And anybody who wanted to take this class, this will be your last opportunity to do it. It won't be offered here again. So I would suggest, if you ever thought of it, sign up now, because this is it. It's not going to be offered here in this store.
Yeah.
Yes. So, the next is the No Peaky 9-patch Christmas tree, And that one is also displayed at the store, and it's on the website. It is on November the 16th. And then the Let It Snow Table Runner.
Yes, my favorite. I love that one. Again, it's an embroidery one.
Yes.
And it's really cute. We
it's
use a
very-
lot of different mediums in this
Yes.
one to finish it off. So
Yes.
it's not quite so one-dimensional.
Well, that's what I like, but it's very cute. It's very cute.
It is.
I prefer the, I mean, I will definitely try the other dimensions on this because my name is on the list for this one. But it's,
I mean, you can do it.
yeah,
Just
my
whatever,
preference
but
is just thread.
this one,
I love
it
just all
really,
this thread.
really makes it pop. This one, there's not all thread. This one is applique.
Yeah.
So you have to do some applique with it.
Even
It's
back
so
in the days when I was sewing garments for myself and my daughter, it was always the top stitching and buttons and things like that that set it off for me. That's where so it's carrying the thread through is just the same thing. So,
Yeah.
up now,
Well,
new
before-
notion.
Yeah, before we call Jen over and stuff like that, we want to show you some new stuff that's come in. Okay, so scissors.
We're going to take this one out.
These are, they're called, the company is called, or the design is called Eversharp.
Eversharp.
Okay. We're just going to add a little disclaimer in there. They will need sharpening at some point.
Eventually, yes.
If you take really good care of them, they will last a long time.
Yeah.
And if you need tips on how to take care of your scissors, we did do one a while back.
That's
So you
right.
can
We
hunt that
did.
one out. Otherwise, might do it
Yeah.
again.
This one has measurements. We have, oh, yeah, sorry.
No, they do.
We've got inches and centimeters, so, and they're very lightweight, and the handles seem quite comfy, and it's the opening for the thumb. I don't know how many all out there are my age and have slightly arthritic knuckles and whatnot. It's going to be very comfortable for your thumb, because sometimes it's a little small here for that knuckle, and it just, but it looks like it's going to be a really good scissor. Nice, lightweight, easy to use.
So stocking stuffers.
Comes in 3 sizes.
Yeah.
This is this.
So if
This
you
one?
are, that size. These ones are the 8-inch. That one should say on the back, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
So, say
Well, it says 9, so maybe it's 9 inch. I don't know.
bigger than 8-inch, 8-inch,
Smaller than 8 inch.
smaller than 8-inch.
4 inch. 4
No
inch.
one gave us the
4
size.
and a half. I'm
4.5.
thinking that's what the number at the end
maybe.
represents this size. So
Maybe.
that's it. This is 9,
Yeah,
8,
8.
and 4 and a half.
So if you need new scissors because someone got
Put
a
it
hold of
on your
scissors,
list.
those ones are great.
You know, you might want to start thinking about building your wish list for, you know, handing over to your family members or your significant other. There we go.
If you're interested in doing some projects for Christmas, this is 3-yard quilts. Beautiful quilts. They're all a Christmas theme.
yes. Look at this one.
Yeah. Look, are they beautiful? Like, look at this one. How about we flip
tree.
it so they can see it?
And we've got, I guess, you can call them snowballs or Christmas decorations, whatever.
Those
Somewhat
are so cute.
traditional up here. Yes.
Very, very cute.
Neat. Like
Very
it.
cute. And then we have a new, Hold It Precision Stiletto. Not a pair of shoes. Just say it's stiletto.
This is a double whammy, this one. We've got the stiletto down here and
awl.
up here, an awl, whatever. And up here, this is good. You can actually iron, it's heat resistant. So to hold your mitered corners, to hold something down, and you need that third hand, and I don't know anybody who's got one. There you go.
Or you don't
This
wanna
would
iron
help.
over your own
Yeah.
fingers.
Well, you know, we've all done it, but you know, you only want to
Doesn't
do
mean
it
we
so
want
many.
to.
You only want to do it so many times. So there you go. Okay, this one would be great. I like this. I'm
Yeah. Put that on your.
gonna have to put that on my stocking list.
Well, you know what? I know people who know you, and you know you might. Yeah. so
Yeah.
this might
Okay.
come.
Well, there you go. I don't know who she's talking about, but
This is so sticky.
it is
cute.
very cute. It is very
It
cute.
is, you know, like your tomato
Yeah.
iconic pin cushion. It is an ornament for your tree.
Yes, it's ceramic.
It
It's
is
very
ceramic. It
cute.
is so cute. So your little tomato pin cushion. Isn't it cute? It's not that expensive.
No.
But don't put pins in it because it won't work.
No. Well, if you can get the pin in there, I want you to let me know how you did it.
Magnetic pins, but isn't it cute? So those are a couple of new things that have come into the store recently, and so we're just gonna, between now and Christmas, we'll kind of really show you some new notions that have come in, things that we like, things that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, we like it all, but
this is true.
We'll let you know, and so you can kind of start getting your wish
One
list
of those things,
put
right?
together. We work here for a reason.
Exactly.
Other than that, it's like it really
It feeds my habit.
Yes, it does. All right. So
Miss Jen is going to join us.
Yes, a couple weeks ago she was talking about needle plates, so she kind of gave an overview. So she's going to give us a little bit more information now that
Part has been presented.
You have to sit between
and
us and fighting.
She's going to make us behave.
Children. I can turn this car right around.
No, my dad always said, "Do you want me to stop the car?" Oh.
My dad actually made me walk home one time because I had insulted my mother. Yeah,
Well,
and their marriage is still going strong at 44 years. So who am I to try and break that up? Anyway, so yes, no, he took offense, and I was a teenager, so that those things happen. Okay.
Thing. Yeah.
So, did you talk about that new all?
We did.
We did.
Well, a little bit, but
Okay.
there may not be any left because
You might want
Jen
to order it now.
is got it, and Deborah's got it. So much for some of us getting it for Christmas. But
mitered corners on napkins. That is all I'm saying. I burnt my fingers so many times. This thing is a godsend. That is all. That's what I needed to say about that
to
one.
Make the work easier.
Anything that saves your fingers from burning is okay in my book.
well, but see, it also has a picture that you can use it to help feed things.
Well, that's
through.
the all part.
That's the all part.
That's the all part on the other
No,
side.
this is the rubber end.
No, that's the curved end on this side.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the rubber
okay.
end is on the other.
There you
It's
go.
okay.
But either way, how many people put their thing and got their?
Oh yeah.
To say, hurry up if you want it.
Yeah.
We can always order in more.
Well,
Jefferson carries it.
we
will.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we get a run on them, don't worry, we'll get more in. Takes probably
if it's
about
not
a week.
Yeah, if it's
week,
not
2 weeks,
available, call and they'll get it in the order book.
Yeah, I'll put it in the order book. We do regular Jefferson's orders, so that would be one of them. Okay, so I'm back. Hello, everyone. I have a little bit more history on needle plates. So for your 5, just for these straight stitch needle plates that I was talking about before, I have a number of them here, and I will show them to you. So, for instance, this, I don't even know which machines I pulled these off of oh no, this one's a Husqvarna one. So, woo. And you can see that the hole in the middle, because it's only a center stitch straight needle plate, and it's a center stitch so that you can do your 1/4 inch piecing. That is the main reason why we as quilters use that 1/4 inch needle plate. Now, when you're looking at some of the baby lock ones, or even some of the Husqvarna ones that do, where the machines do both embroidery and sewing, and you have your straight stitch needle plate on, they will have both a left and a center position for the hole. And I couldn't find one of those in the shop. I could only find I could find one that was a left position or a center position, but not both. So we just didn't have any for me to physically show you. But this one for the 9410 here, the Janome version, when you get up to your 9mm zigzags, when they first came out, they only had the left hole and the center hole. But now we also have a right hole because we like to do our 1/4 inch piecing. And that way when we do right is on this side, left is on that side. Where am I? Okay. When you do your 1/4 inch piecing, you want to have as much of the feed dogs under your fabric as possible to get it to feed through. So when they first came out, there was only the 2 holes. And then all of the dealers complained and said, hey, we need this extra hole for people who are doing their 1/4 inch seams and using their 1/4 inch feet. You'll also notice, if I zoom it in here, that the holes on the left and right side, they're not perfect circles, they're oblong. That's because we want to be able to do our scant 1/4 inch or our full 1/4 inch. So that way we do have a little bit of wiggle room in our needle placement to go with our stitches. So, and
Okay.
yeah, so that, yeah.
Both
So,
Deborah and I are going,
yeah.
see, we do this so we learn.
Yeah, you guys are learning too. So yeah, so you'll notice that, but when we look at the HP needle plate that I talked about last time, or the high performance, not like high pigment or high whatever, like what does HP mean for like, or Hewlett Packard?
Yeah.
No, is it, no.
Hewlett
This is
Packard,
Hewlett Packard, or like, it's not HD for high definition, it's HP for high performance. And this one is for the 9410. And you'll notice, so it's HP plate, has a little HP on there. And then right here, it's just on the left-hand side. Just on the left-hand side. So what happens is when, I know that Tom talked about this before, but when you make a stitch and the needle goes through the fabric, and then you have the loop of thread, when it's in the left-hand side, you get the largest loop possible. And that means that they can program your computerized machine to run that really lovely motor that they have in there, that like high-speed motor. They can actually run it faster because it knows that it doesn't have to go backwards and forwards and make that perfect stitch in the left and right and center position. It's only going to be in that left-hand position. So because the little loop of your thread that's going through the fabric is biggest in the scarf section, so think of it as a scarf that's going around your neck and it's got that nice big loop. Think of Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor with that like really long scarf. Okay, yeah, I'm a nerd. Anyway, so yeah, they've designed it so that when your computerized machine does it, it can go super quickly. And so for your HP foot, it is for doing all of those straight stitch piecing. So like all of your piecing that you want to go super fast, because your machine knows that you have the biggest loop possible behind your thread. So it's not going to miss and skip stitches. And so it can run it faster than, say, if you were doing a zigzag, because most machines can go up to, say, 800 stitches. Usually they're 500 to 800 stitches in a computerized machine per minute. But I believe with the HP plate, you can almost get up to 1,000. Wow. And so it's that little thing where they can run the motor faster because it's not going to skip your stitches because you have that specific foot on and you have that plate on and it's always in the left position.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is why we would use the HP plate. So fast, even stitching. Now, one of the other reasons why you would use a straight stitch plate, and I did talk about this last time, was because of your corners. So when you're doing your piecing and you're doing half square triangles and you have to go on the diagonal, this way you only have those little holes to go through. And so you're not going to catch your fabric down in, because there's nowhere for your fabric to catch down in that large hole, because as I'm going to show you again, your holes are super small. Oh, where am I? Down a little bit. There we are. Hello. I'm in jail now. Okay. You've never done that with your fork at dinner? Pretend your family's in jail?
No.
Anyway, okay, you can do it with your needle plates too. Okay. All right, another reason why we would use a straight stitch needle plate is so that if you're using a finer, like say a silk or an organza or whatnot, and you don't want to change your needle out from like a 12 to an 11 or a 10, and you want to use the bigger needle, and you're just too lazy to change it out.
Okay.
You're just too lazy to change it out because then your needle threader doesn't work at those smaller needles,
Yes.
and your eyes are going. I've been wearing glasses since I was 10, so yeah, my eyes go too. What you can do is you can use your straight stitch needle plate, and then you will have more support around your fabric so that when your needle is pushing through your fabric, it doesn't buckle, like buckle that way. Instead, it'll stay tighter and flatter so that the bigger needle can go through. So yeah, it's just
so
designed
it
so
adds
even
support,
it adds
yeah.
a little bit more support. It's designed to support the fabric just in case. And yeah, so I don't know what else to tell you right now. So if you
needle
have
plates aren't just a pretty face.
no, they're not.
It's
They
not
do.
just covering the bobbin.
It's not just covering the bobbin. They have like, And then they are made so that you can try and get the most out of your feed dogs too.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. So we do have it so that when you're using the right hand hole on your 9mm, you still have all those feed dogs under it.
Right.
Because we complained. We as consumers complained, and believe it or not, the
They
company
listened.
listened. Or at least Janome did.
Oh, there you go.
Baby Locket's still in the center or the left hand, but that's okay.
Well, that is really interesting. That, wow, I never noticed that the fact that these were
Oh,
bigger.
Yeah.
The elongated ones.
Yeah, they're elongated.
Wow.
And then,
cool.
yeah, even this one's a Husqvarna. But even though it's a center and a center only, you can see that it's elongated so that when you do use your 1/4 inch foot, you can have your scant 1/4 inch or your full 1/4 inch. Yeah.
Well, that is definitely informative. Does that cover the needle plates now, or do we need a part 3?
I really hope we don't need a picture because I don't know what else I could talk about.
You know what? For the most part, I think this is a lot of information.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
for us at the thing, I mean, I'm sure that there's tons
There's
more.
probably more. But
on the technical side of it.
Probably, yeah.
Than what
Yeah.
we need to. But for us,
We're good.
we're good. This
Jen's
is
good. She's done
yeah,
with the subject.
yeah.
So,
Well, just
you do
remember,
know that
if
this
you
is-
have a 9mm, you can have 3 holes in your needle plate. But if you have a 7mm wide zigzag or a 5mm wide zigzag, your straight stitch is only going to be a center hole.
Okay.
So
Right.
if you have a straight stitch needle plate and you're like, why don't I have multiple holes? Well, it depends on the width of your zigzag
zigzag,
and
okay.
the brand of machine you have.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
that is informative, Jen.
It is.
Thank you.
And so
And now let me
between this
figure out
one
whose is which.
and so between this and episode and the one we had before,
Yeah.
we don't expect you guys to remember all of this.
No.
That's why it's recorded,
Yeah.
so you can always go back and replay it more.
Yes,
'cause-
absolutely,
and
yeah.
get lots of, because
Well-
we always hear something different each time because that's what we need.
And you can only take in so much information at a time.
Yeah.
So,
That, and feel free to come in and ask one of the techs, because the techs know all about needle plates, or I can fuddle through now,
Yeah.
muddle through, and then Tom is a
Well,
fount of information.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, that's one thing about here is that, yes, we have our techs, but our front store staff is constantly being trained.
yes. Well, you've
And-
taken the service training. It's level 1, right?
I have taken service training
Yeah.
level 1 for sergers and for sewing machines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know what to look at before calling in somebody for help.
But that's just it. The thing is,
But you can answer a lot of those questions.
I can answer some of the more straightforward questions. Yeah.
yeah, we work with our techs
Yeah.
and our staff, and just constantly, it's a constant training, and then that. So Tom has an amazing amount of knowledge, and he imparts it on all
Oh,
of
yes.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
exactly.
the rate that we can absorb it.
And sometimes at the rate we can't.
Well, yeah, because sometimes
he'll-
it's like,
he'll
wow,
keep-
that's
yeah.
a lot of info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, that's one thing, that you'll get, and if we personally can't answer it, we will find someone.
So.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, she's
Come on in,
we all
squeeze
got
in.
these squeezies.
Oh, that's okay.
Gotta make
I'm
it look
all
like we
over
actually do
here.
like each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's,
Okay.
it's great.
So, well done.
It was a lot
That's
of,
another one down.
yeah, and now I have more information, and
Yes.
when I see them and was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, and
Yeah.
this, because I think a lot of times we don't really understand, and we hear bits and pieces, and so yeah,
Eventually, it comes together.
it does. So
It takes more than
you
one
have
time.
7-inch or 7mm, 7-inch. 7mm, that's 2. So
Yeah.
whereas 9 is 3, and so that was probably something that a
Well,
lot
yeah.
of people didn't know. And
Unless
so,
it's a baby lock, and then 9 could only be 2. It's like it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
so it
brand,
doesn't
and so it's
change
like,
the
oh
brand.
my
Yes,
goodness.
So-
exactly. Yeah.
this is a generic overall. If you really want specific, you
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
come in and
Yeah,
ask
absolutely.
and
Yeah.
get some more information.
Okay.
All right, so I
So-
think we're good. So
Thanks,
next
everybody.
week, yeah.
Thank you.
Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
All right, so join us next week. We got some fun stuff for that one.
Yes, we will.
And,
Absolutely. We have a special segment coming up next week.
Yeah. Well, that one. And then you definitely want to catch us in a couple of weeks because that's going to be really fun too.
Yes. Well,
But,
hey,
I mean,
just
hey,
watch us weekly.
there we go. Watch us weekly. Weekly dose. You need a dose of us every
You
week
do.
to either add spice to your life and cheer you up,
Or
just
just go, I'm glad I'm not her.
yeah, pretty much.
Whatever works for you.
All right. Have a great week. See you
Bye.
later. Bye.